What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevy Trev, and I'm back with another video. Fortunately, I'm making this video because I'm disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed with the NFL. I'm disappointed with watching football because this shit is not the shit I grew up watching, bro. This shit is not the shit I grew up watching, and it's trying to, basically, they're trying to replicate greatness, but it's not in a natural, organic way. It's always some rigged bullshit, and the NFL and football in general is becoming torture to watch. If it's not college football, I don't really like watching it because the NFL, they give no fucks about the fans, the actual product on the sport, and none of the stuff that really matters with football that made it great. Because I've been watching football since I came out the womb, bro. I played football in Pop Warner days. I played football in high school, and I've just loved the game. I used to watch film. I've watched millions of NFL documentaries, millions hours of content relating to the NFL, and I know the game of football. I love the game of football. So when I see this bullshit flag football stuff, this person's about to lose, let me throw a flag that changes the whole trajectory of the game. Let me have a million commercials. Let me play to the sports bettors. Let me do this to rig the game. I don't want to watch it, and it's torture to watch because it's bad enough that I have to watch minutes upon minutes of commercials about shit I don't care about. But when I watch a game that's utterly just not fun to watch, not fun to view as a consumer, and it's just fucking boring, the same teams win, I just fall out of love with the game, and it's torture to watch. Because when you play this stuff, football was called the gladiator sport originally. Like, it's violent. It's supposed to be brutal. It's supposed to have technique. It's supposed to have strategy. It's supposed to have common fucking sense. But when I see this game, this new football where people get 15-yard penalties for doing things that are naturally in the game, people are getting untouched walking into the end zone. Flags are being called for nothing. Coaches are making mind-boggling decisions. Players are making mind-boggling decisions. Like, bro, I saw a clip with the Texans where I know this dude actually because he was on the Vikings. But Chris Boyd, he pushes his defensive coordinator, and it goes viral on social media, and there's no consequence for that. And it's just very stupid to watch this game, and it's very stupid to deal with the antics, and it's very stupid to see how people act during the offseason too, because I'm falling out of love with the game of football, and if I have a son, he's not playing that shit. He's playing baseball or wrestling or something that's can get him money and not waste his time, because the NFL is becoming a joke. It's becoming torturous to watch, and I just don't respect Patrick Mahomes. Like, he can win all the Super Bowls in the world, but he performs bad in the big games, and they always bail him out, and he always does this fake-ass ankle injury, and you could just predict the script of what's going to happen before it happens. So the NFL is becoming torture to watch, and then I'm just watching these conference finals games, and I'm like, bro, I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins because it's like I have no investment in either team. Like, I'm a Vikings fan, so I don't have investment because we lost, fair game to who beat us. But, when I watch Josh Allen and Mahomes play for the millionth time, I don't care who wins. When I watch Jalen Hurts do this whack-ass QB sneaks, I don't care. When I see, I don't even know what the other team that's playing is. Oh, the Redskins, Jalen Daniels. He's all right. He's a fresh face. I watched him at LSU. When I see him play, I don't really care too much either. But, it's hard to watch this sport because a lot of these players aren't heroes. They aren't role models. Like, the people I grew up watching, like the Reggie Bushes, the Walter Paytons, the just anybody with swag and character, they're all gone from the NFL, and they're replaced by these drone-ass, players. Like, the only person who I would say is like a hero kind of football-wise is like Lamar Jackson. I love his story. I love him overcoming the odds, and like Jared Goff and people like that. But besides that, I don't really relate to the people in the NFL because they're all on some bullshit, and they all grew up in my generation, so they're all very coddled and spoiled, and it's like it's hard to watch this shit because it's like I don't care who wins the trophy because it's like the value just watered down, and it's hard to watch that shit. So when I see these things and the overall product of the NFL and how it's presented, I get mad because I've been a fan for a while. I interned with the Jets, and I've seen the game of football in various aspects, and I played the game of football. It's hard to watch and care about it because a lot of these off the field antics and a lot of the way it's presented and a lot of the way the game is played is very ass and boring. So it's very torturous to watch the NFL. And not to mention the idiots on Twitter who think they can play football and who think they're coordinators and coaches and think they know everything, and they make it worse too, because even if things go good, these people ruin the whole product because they talk shit about these people who are human beings, and then they just never played the sport. They can never relate, but they always have the most to say. and it's hard to give a damn about football. That's why more so I've been into like researching topics and not talking about sports as much, because it's like I very rarely find intrigue in sports because it's so watered down and it's so boring these days. But the conference championships are over, the Super Bowl set, and honestly, it's probably gonna be like last year's Super Bowl where some BS happens. It's not too engaging, and then we're going to repeat the cycle again. But it's becoming torturous to watch football. It's becoming torturous. And if I can offer some positive criticism, they should make the game a little more physical again, because if anything, they should try to make it more physical. They should try to make it more consumer-friendly, less ads, less boring stuff in between the things, and just less flags that ruin the tone of the game, because I can say all the bad stuff about football, but as someone who played it, I can also say good things that can come out of it. The game is safer, people get less CTE, things like that. But, they can do things to improve the product and honestly just not basically play into the bullshit, because honestly, they're going to lose a lot of fans and it's going to become less popular among the youth to want to go play football like I did when I was a kid and Pop Warner, and, that'll become less people's dreams, because honestly, people want to become streamers. They want to become YouTubers. They want to become TikTokers, even though TikTok got banned. And they don't want to basically struggle and grind for anything. They want to do other things. But, when the game is like this, how could you blame them? But I wanted to talk about it a little bit because, the NFL, I have my critiques, I have my criticisms. And honestly, when you watch this shit, it's like another year. It's like another year. Nothing special about this year in comparison to last year. And it's just bread and circus to the crowd. But, I wanted to talk about it because football is becoming torturous to watch. And it's mad boring, but I do have my 2 cents on it. And hopefully they find a way to improve the product. Because honestly, in 2 years, if it's the same shit, I don't see myself watching for much longer. But, I wanted to make this video. It's Sunday or whatever. I had nothing to do. So I'm going to make this video. And then I'm going to make some more current event content. And then I'm going to start streaming in February because my setup is together. I'm going to get a new camera. So, when I make these videos for this channel, they're going to be on a new camera. And then my stream setup is going to be highlights on my other channel. So, we're going to have basically a lot of content flowing in this year because I finally figured out what I want to do. And I'm going to make an overview video for this channel and what you can expect this year and my goals. But, I just wanted to make this video. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Sunday. And, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know some things I should talk about on this channel. And I'm out.